Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Sunday, the 8th of Feb, 2026. So here's the synoptic from yesterday at lunchtime with the low pressures just to the west of us and these occlusions giving us rain for most of the day. It did kind of clear up in the afternoon for about an hour or so, but it was late afternoon. It was still low cloud base and it was windy and the airfield was soggy and, you know, it is what it is. So let's run this through midnight last night and into lunchtime today. And you can see the low pressures have kind of dissipated and dispersed, but there's another one brewing mid-Atlantic, and we've still got this blocking high out over Scandinavia, which is holding everything up, and the weather is stagnating over the top of the UK, France, Spain, and going no further. So here we are at lunchtime today. We've got an occlusion like pretty much across the area, maybe just to the east of us. I predict that through midnight tonight into lunchtime tomorrow. It's a little bit of change again, but there's still a couple of troughs around, and I'm sure there's still going to be rain associated with those troughs and fronts. Cloud cover, you can see a large swathe of cloud coming our way, and it's going to take a long time to pass over the top of us. And I fear there's going to be a fair bit of low cloud in that as well, as you'll see when we get further on in the forecast. Rain, not too bad today. There's a little bit of sort of showery rain associated with that swathe of cloud. And if we run through the rain forecast, you can see that stays mainly to the west of us until about lunchtime, when we may start to see one or two showers coming our way. And certainly by about 5 o'clock, we're going to have frontal rain coming through for the evening. The Odium TAF, because it's a weekend, has not been issued, but their METAR is 170 degrees, 6 knots, 5 kilometers in mist, broken at 200 feet, and temperature 6, dew point 6, pressure 1002 hectopascals. And I've gone to Southampton Airport, which is not quite upwind of us today, but it's the best we can get. Their forecast is 190 degrees, 4 knots, greater than 10k visibility, few at 1,000 feet, scattered at 1,500 feet, temporarily between 6 and 12, visibility down to 6 kilometers, cloud broken at 600 feet with a 30% chance that between 6 and 9 this morning, viz down to 2 kilometers in mist, broken at 300 feet, probability of 40% that temporarily between 9 and 12, showers and rain between 12 and 15, visibility down to 7 kilometers and showers and rain, broken at 1,200 feet, and then a 30% chance of between 12 and 3 o'clock this afternoon, viz down to 4 kilometers in heavy showers and rain, and broken at 600 feet. 1,000-foot wind. 190 degrees, 15 knots to the north of us, 200 degrees, 10 knots to the south of us. Windy, showing a surface wind of about 7 knots southerly at 9 o'clock this morning, and at 5 o'clock this afternoon, still 7 knots, just a little bit more east in it. Met Office is also suggesting 6, 7, 8 knots southerly throughout the day. And they're looking at overcast with rain this afternoon from about 1 o'clock onwards. And it's a 50% chance increasing as we get into the hours of darkness. Humidity starts off reasonably high. It's in the 90s up until about lunchtime, and then into the sort of very high 80s, back into the 90s again. So not a brilliant day for gliding. Temperature-wise, GFS are forecasting around about 10 centigrade at lunchtime today, with the dew point down at about 7. Right now here at Lasham, we have 7 centigrade with a dew point 5.5, and the camera on the south side shows low cloud, southerly wind, but it is fair at the moment. There is no precipitation. Sky sites are waiting on the prescription being renewed. Top Meteo is giving us sort of darker oranges and reds, showing the cloud base is down below 500 feet. And if we run that through, this is 11 o'clock, 12. Hour on hour, that cloud base isn't really changing in the Lasham area. Maybe towards the end of the afternoon, we might see a little rise in cloud base, but that's about it for the day. No TAMS, there's nothing to report locally at Lasham. So let's move on to the local airfield briefing. And we'll start with the bookings. There's a couple of K21s on booked flyings, K21 and K13 booked by club members. There's a K21, the casual list with 2 students, 1 instructor. There is single seat availability, and of course the simulator is always available as per usual. There's no movements from 2XL, and general situation is that there's low pressure to the west, high pressure to the east. Occlusions lurking in areas, southerly winds, low cloud throughout the day, and the airfield is saturated. If we do go out, we're going to accept a crosswind. We'll be on runway 09, full winter ops, cables on the south side. And please be ready when the cable attack arrives. And of course, do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runway shown in red. And indeed, do not land on the grass today. You'll be landing on the main runway on 09 and stopping short. So here's the setup for the day. Launch point vehicle displaced forwards to the intersection with 16. We'll be winching on the hard on the south side, area towing and hard on the north side, doing left-hand circuits only. That's left-hand circuits only to either land on the runway, or if the runway is not available because there's an aircraft on it already, to land on the grass. So it will be a limited operation today if we do go out at all. That's it from me. Have a great day's flying. Please keep it safe and have lots of fun. See you later.